You've just finished university for the semester and you've got about 3-4 months off. Summer is just around the corner. So you decide that you want to start going to the gym. You get there, you go to open the door and it's locked. The door is locked. All of that excitement and motivation that you've been mustering up for the whole week finally comes to a halt because you don't know what to do. There's no number that you can call. You can't open the door. You don't even know if there's another gym in your area. You don't know what to do. You're looking around, trying to see if there's anyone about to come in. No one in sight whatsoever. And as you're turned the other way, you hear a voice from behind you says, "G'day mate, did you want to come in?" And someone's opened the door from you from the inside and has let you in. Little did you know that this person was the receptionist there, but also that they'd become one of your great mates. Now, the reason I'm telling you this story is because without a great display of emotional intelligence, that interaction would never have happened. And I would never have met a great mate of mine who I love being around, find that we are on the same path, the same wavelength, if he didn't have that high level of emotional intelligence. In today's video, I will talk about emotional intelligence and what it is at its core based on what I have learnt from the teachings of MHS, Multi-Health Systems. For those of you who don't know, I'm a globally certified EQI 2.0 and EQ 360 degree practitioner and coach. And what that means is I'm able to facilitate and administer discussions based around the EQI 2.0 and help people understand their assessment results. Help them form discussions and understandings about their emotional intelligence. Let's get straight into it. The first part of emotional intelligence, it's how you view yourself. It is your ability to view yourself, your thoughts and your opinions of you. And that, paired with your ability to express those views that you have of yourself. Now, these two go hand in hand, and they're actually two separate composites, which we can go into later on. It's the start of emotional intelligence is how you view yourself and how you express those views to the world. The next part, which links to the story that I told you at the beginning of this video, it's how you develop and maintain your relationships with other people. And if it wasn't for the receptionist at the gym who realized that I was just outside looking like an absolute knob, just not knowing what to do, where to go, not even realizing that you have to actually scan in with a little code, a little scanner to get in. It was only through him realizing the situation that I was and being kind enough to let me in, seeing the situation for what it was and responding to it accordingly. It made me feel a lot better, and I'm sure it made him feel a lot better too, because nowadays we look back in that situation and we laugh. He was just doing his job. However, that awareness and the emotional intelligence that he displayed has grown and developed a great friendship. What we've talked about so far is that emotional intelligence is about how you perceive yourself, how you express those thoughts to the world, and it's how you develop and maintain your relationships. Emotional intelligence is also how you deal with the difficulties of life. It's how you deal with challenges, both in times of good and bad. those unpredictable circumstances that life will throw at you. Because let's be real, everyone deals with things that they don't want to. Whether it's an annoying person at work, in their sport team, sometimes their parents. But I can't say that too loud, of course. You're thinking it. I know. It could even be a sibling. It could be. Let's be real. So it's when you deal with these difficult situations that life throws at you, the unpredictable circumstances, and you're like, damn, how do I deal with this? What can I do to get through? The stronger your ability to adapt and overcome this unpredictable circumstance, the more likely it is that your emotional intelligence is stronger. And finally, emotional intelligence is how you pick up on the social cues that other people give you. Again, linking it back to the example I used at the start of the video, my mate, the receptionist, acknowledging and realizing that I was a bit lost. I didn't know what to do. I was trying to look inside to see if I could see that there was anyone in there. Were they closed? Were they not open yet? And it turns out that they just had a scanner on the door so that the door's always locked. And I didn't know that at the time. So it was very nice of him to pick up on that and to open the door for me, allow me in, and then go from there. I'm still going to that gym today. I'm still great mates with that person a year on. And it is only through a great display of emotional intelligence by my mate that he has allowed me to feel comfortable with him. He's allowed me to develop and maintain this relationship with him all through the very beginning, that first interaction that we had, that brilliant display of emotional intelligence through establishing a relationship with that person and picking up on the social cues that I was sharing with the world. If you take one thing from this video, what I want you to acknowledge and to really understand is that emotional intelligence is holistic. And what that means is that emotional intelligence is not just one thing or the other. You don't have one answer or another. You can have multiple different answers said in multiple different ways, meaning many different things. And that is the beauty about emotional intelligence. There is no right answer, and there is no wrong answer either. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Progress starts with you. Have a good day.